Hey, this is Stefan from ProjectLifeMastery.com. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I was able to make $800 on Fiverr. And truthfully, I was able to make a lot more than $800 because the strategy that I was utilizing with Fiverr at the time was primarily to generate leads for another business that I have and be able to earn more money beyond Fiverr. And I'll explain a little bit about that model a little bit later on in this video. Now, if you're not familiar with what Fiverr is basically a website and a service where people can offer their services for as low as $5. Alternatively, if you're looking for graphics or certain services that you might be interested in, Fiverr is a fantastic website for that. You can go on over to Fiverr, search for certain things in different categories, and find a lot of different gigs where people are offering their services for as low as $5. Now, $5 is the minimum of what you can offer your service for. However, there are strategies to increase the value and the amount that you can earn per sale by providing different upsells and additional add-ons as well. And I'll share a little bit about that in this video also. And as I said before, I was able to earn about $800 on Fiverr. Right now I'm logged into my Fiverr seller account. And while $800 doesn't seem like a lot of money, like I said, I wasn't primarily using Fiverr and offering a service on Fiverr just to make the $800. I was using it for lead generation. I was using it to funnel the customers that I was generating into another course and products and services that I had, which would end up increasing the value of the customer. And so with Fiverr, there's a lot of different strategies. You can look at just the earnings that you're making from Fiverr, just from the gigs that you're offering, or you could use Fiverr to generate leads, maybe for another business or product or service that you have, and then funnel those leads into that product or service and earn a lot more money from them. And that's probably the most common way that I think people use Fiverr to have the most success, because just earning $5 or $10 or even up to $20 per gig and having to manually do the work, that's not good math. You're still trading your time for money in that way. And so if you can find a way to automate your service on Fiverr, and I'll show you exactly how I was able to do that, because I was able to automate my entire Fiverr process and have a virtual assistant basically operate everything, all my orders for me. I'll show you exactly how I did that because it's quite clever how I did it. But that's the best position to be in, because then you're earning passive income. You're not going after active income where it always requires your time. You're trading your time for money. You want to be making passive income, and there are strategies on Fiverr that can allow you to do that. Now, I will mention that I have discontinued my work on Fiverr. There's just so many other businesses that I've been focused on and things that are a much higher priority. And with Fiverr, I just haven't focused on it that much in the last year or two. With any business, you still have to keep your eyes on the business. You still have to oversee things. You still have to make sure things are converting and optimized well and promote your gigs, and just make sure that your gigs remain profitable and successful on Fiverr. And so I stopped focusing on Fiverr about a year and a half ago and just kind of moved on from it. But I still wanted to do this video because it's always still in the back of my mind just to want to show people that might have an interest in earning some small money on the side that can help supplement maybe an online business that you're starting, or supplement a job or a different scenario that you might be in your life. It can still be a fantastic way for someone that's starting out wanting to make money online. And so I still wanted to do this video just to show you guys exactly what I did and how I did it. Okay, so if I click on this tab here, you'll be able to see some of the completed orders. I ended up doing about 148 orders. But as you can see from some of these orders here that some people paid me $5, some people I was able to generate $10 from. Some gigs $20, they paid $20, $15. So obviously the more that you can generate per gig, the better per customer, and having different upsells. You can actually learn a lot more now on Fiverr than when I was doing it, because I was doing it back in 2014 with different gigs here, and Fiverr has grown a lot and they've actually improved a lot as well. So I think my strategy, what I did, would be more effective today. And maybe it's something that I might revisit if I have some more time to focus on it and just get my VA to run it again. But obviously, the more that you can make from a customer up in terms of upsells and services, the better. The more positive reviews that you can get. I had a ton of great reviews on Fiverr, which is really useful for ranking you on Fiverr as well. And Fiverr will help promote your gigs if you have really good rankings also. And the primary niche that I was focused on was Kindle publishing, because a lot of Kindle publishers go to Fiverr for Kindle publishing services. And the primary reason for that is because I have a Kindle publishing course called K-Money Mastery, kmoneymastery.com. And it's a step-by-step video training course that teaches people how to publish on Kindle, how to make money with Kindle publishing and everything. And so I was using, I created just different Fiverr gigs just to basically attract customers and make $5 or $10 here and there, but more so to promote my Kindle publishing course and other products that I had that could help benefit these Kindle publishers. And so that's the strategy that I utilized. I'll show you some of the gigs that I have. Now these gigs, this is just over the last 7 days. They've pretty much been dead over the last 7 days, but they were really, some of them were really successful quite a while ago. But setting up your gigs on Fiverr are pretty easy. You just need to have a really good title that stands out and gets people's attention. You want to make sure you have good keywords in the title, so when people search on Fiverr for certain keywords, then your gig will show up. Having a good image of your gig is very important as well, because that can help you stand out and get people to click on it. Having a really good description and really just a really good offer, especially at the beginning when you first launch your gig, because you want to get as many sales as possible just so you can start getting those reviews. Once you start getting the reviews and feedback, that's really going to boost you on Fiverr and help have your gig as a really popular premium gig. I had a point where one of my gigs was just took off and just was getting tons and tons of sales every single day. It was pretty crazy. But some of the gigs that I had at the time are, I'll show you how to find profitable niches for your Kindle books on Amazon. I'll show you how to get verified reviews for your books on Amazon. I'll submit your book to KDP book promotion sites. I'll give you 83 places to promote your Kindle book for free. I'll promote your book to my Facebook page. I'll promote your book to my email newsletter. I'll show you how to format your book. I'll show you how to rank your book, and I'll show you how to outsource your book. And so these are all gigs that were helpful for Kindle publishers in helping them have more success with their Kindle publishing business. I'll also mention that the one thing that helped me a lot too was doing a video for each of my gigs as well. Videos, you can upload a video to your gig, can really help convert your audience a lot better. And so I would just put myself behind the camera and explain what I do in the gig, make it personable, and that would really help make a difference in converting customers also. Now, how did I automate this process? Because doing a lot of these things would require a lot of time. You know, showing people how to do these things or submitting to directories, all this sort of stuff, is time consuming. And you might be wondering, you know, how are these people on Fiverr doing this stuff for only $5? How are they really making money? Because some of these things might seem like it takes quite a bit of time to do it, and to earn $5 per gig isn't much money at all. So there's a few ways that I automated this. One was showing you how to find profitable niches for your Kindle books on Amazon, how to get reviews. The ones that where I'd show and provide certain information, what I did in that case is that when somebody would order the gig, I would have my virtual assistant send them an automated message. And so I already had a certain template of a message that it would send the customers. And in the message, it would basically have instructions on how they could get what they paid for in the gig. So for example, the one on how to find profitable niches, I would have a template that would say, thank you so much for ordering. We really appreciate it. In order to get the in order to get the training provided on how to show you how to find profitable niches, click this link. You'll be taken to our website. You'll be able to sign up for our username and password, and you'll be able to log in. And then once you log in, you'll be able to watch the training. And then, by the way, we also decided to throw in some additional training for you on this and that. And so we always try to provide more than what the person was paying for $5. But what we'd do is we'd set them up with a page where they could sign up for an account for my Kindle publishing course. And it was basically already training that I had inside my Kindle course that would show them how to do, you know, one or two things, like how to find a profitable niche. But then, of course, if they wanted to know more, which they would, because the information was really good, it would really help them and add a lot of value, then they'd have the option, if they wanted to buy my Kindle course, they could buy that as well for $67. And so that was essentially the main upsell on how I was able to profit from Fiverr. It wasn't just from the $5. It was providing a really, really good training for them, adding a lot of value. And then, of course, if they want to know more, if they want the full course, tons of more information, then they'd end up investing in it. And the training was really good that I provide inside my Kindle course and stuff. And so And so it clearly demonstrates me as an expert and as an authority. And again, it provides tons of value. And that's the key thing to success on any online business, especially Fiverr. You always want to provide more value than what people pay for. When you provide way more value, they're going to become a raving fan. They're going to buy your other gigs. They're going to buy and follow you on Fiverr and buy some additional things that you have as well. So that was one way that we automated it. Because I already had the course set up and the training videos set up and all that, all my VA had to do was basically every time someone ordered would just copy and paste and send the templated message for each customer order. So that's how I automated that. And that's a really effective way to be able to deliver content as a Fiverr gig, because you could get hundreds of orders every day if you wanted to, and if it was that popular, and it still wouldn't require that much time because it's just copy and paste, and you can have your virtual assistant do that for you for as low as $3 an hour. So that's one way that you can automate it, and again, be able to earn profit to build a list or generate leads from. The other services, such as submitting your book to different promotion websites, we actually have a software that does that called KOptimizer, koptimizer.com, where with the click of a button, you can submit your Kindle book to 30 plus different book websites. The other option of doing that as well is, again, if you have a virtual assistant that's maybe working for $3 an hour, then they can complete this gig for you for $3, and Fiverr will end up paying you actually $4, let's say. So you'd end up profiting $1 from it. So you can have a VA do things if you can outsource things for cheaper than the $4 that you'll get paid per gig. That's one way. Gigs like this, where I'll give you a list or I'll give you something, that's really easy to automate, because you're just basically providing a PDF, you're providing a video, you're providing information. It doesn't require your time to complete the gig. If you already have like a list on Facebook, if you have like an email newsletter or a following on Twitter, Instagram, these are great ways also that you can promote yourself and have gigs on Fiverr also. I know for myself and my business, we pay different people on Fiverr that have Instagram followings to do a shout out for us, to promote my Instagram channels and stuff like that too. So these are just some examples from the gigs that I have, but really the key thing to success with the gigs is you have to see what people want. What are people looking for on Fiverr? What's popular on Fiverr? What's trending? What are people searching for? Fiverr's a search engine. They have a lot of different categories. You can search around just by clicking here and looking at some of the different categories here and seeing what's popular and seeing, what skills that do you have that people would be interested in and that would be willing to pay for. And really, if you can model other gigs and see how they're doing it and see how they're profiting and see what their offer is, and then you can come along and do something better than them, and you actively promote it, then it can really take off, and you could automate this whole thing to really be a successful business for you. I personally didn't have enough desire and enough focus at the time to really grow my Fiverr thing and really get into it. I kind of just put it on pause and focused on a lot of other things, but if I really wanted to, I know I could have really built this into a bigger business. But for me, there's just so many more opportunities that I'm involved in that I'm a little bit more passionate about. But if you're someone that's just brand new and wanting to get started, make money, then I think Fiverr could be a good strategy to get started with, because it is relatively simple. Fiverr does a lot of the work for you, and it does work. So that's how I was able to make $800 plus on Fiverr. Really, I was actually able to make a couple $1,000s on Fiverr if you were to factor in the back end and everything that I did. But in any business, you always want to look beyond the front end. Front end is where you make the least amount of money, because you do have to promote and market yourself. It's really the back end, what you do with the customers that you get, and how and being able to increase the value and what you're able to earn from them, and build a relationship with your customers, build a relationship and provide additional products and services. That's where the real value is in any business, and how you want to set up any business, even amongst Kindle publishing. Often when I teach Kindle publishers, they're just so focused on just making royalties from their books. And I try to show them how you can make a lot more by building a list, building a relationship with your customers, being able to promote affiliate products or create your own products if you choose. There's so much more potential beyond the front end, and that's how you always want to be thinking, because that's where the real value, the real profit really is. So that's it for this video. Hopefully you were able to enjoy it. If you did like it, make sure to like the video below, leave a comment, let me know if there's any questions, and make sure to subscribe for more videos like this. I'll see you in the next video.
Hey, this is Stefan, and thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this, then please hit the like button below, leave a comment to let us know what you think, and make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more great videos like this. Now, if you want to take your life to the next level, then I want to offer you a free gift. It's called my Life Mastery Toolkit, and it literally has the best of what I have to offer in terms of videos, articles, and resources for taking your life to the next level and living an extraordinary life. To get access to this, all you have to do is click the link that will appear right here on this video, or if you're on a mobile device, then click the link in the description below, and then head on over to that page, enter your email address, and I'll send you immediate access to the Life Mastery Toolkit. I want to thank you again for watching this video. Until the next one, I'll talk to you soon.